I've got good parts, mystery box, $50. Let's dig into it and let's see what we got here in this package. Excited to open this up. Got this from the Ham Radio 2.0 Let's Make a Deal night a couple weeks ago, and it arrived last Friday when I was gone traveling. So let's go see what's in here. It's got a little bit of weight, and we'll go from there. Let's go open it up. Prior to opening the box itself, again, I started to open it and realized I had some audio and video issues. So we do have an open box, but we'll go explore it and see what we got here. All right, so we're on the back camera. So we should have this going good now. So again, open box here. We'll see what this looks like. Got a bunch of paper in here. Let's get rid of that. We've got, looks like several items in here. So first of all is a Yesu smashed hat. I could use, everybody use one of those, but I hate that it's kind of smashed and, you know, got a little bit of, maybe it'll work itself out. We've got a roughneck great tool, 8-in-1 multi-tool here. Looks like that's a pretty decent little tool. Put that aside. We got some Explorer stickers, Teletron stickers, and Gigaparts Technology Superstore. So not bad. A couple stickers. They didn't really cost them much, but let's go there. We've got the Gigaparts desk mat. So it looks like we'll explore that in a minute. We've got the coax sealant. So let's go with that. Not really my favorite. I'm not sure that's like, it looks like kind of maybe a liquid in there, but I'm not really a fan of liquids, but okay. We've got the telescoping antenna here, the Teletron TA1317, 17 foot. So we'll take a look at that a little bit more. And we've got the Gigaparts bag here as well. So I don't really need a shopping bag, but you know, so be it. So we got that out of the way, and that's it for our mystery box. So that's $50 mystery box here. So let's look at the telescoping antenna here first. Pull that out. If I can get that. Sorry, I'm off camera here. There we go. Okay, so aluminum antenna. Got Teletron right in here in the bottom. Got like a little flat space to put a screw if you need to tighten that up. Got several different sections here to pull out, which is nice. Seems like it's pretty good. About 2 feet long roughly. So about that. Let's look at the directions here. What it says for this. Pull it out of the bag. All right. So 17-foot stainless steel telescoping antenna. Base antenna is a 3/8 24 mount, which I can see that. It can be affixed to a base mount for a quarter wave vertical or uses a dipole mount for Teletron AA1602 for horizontal use. Got it. Length in feet equals 234 divided by frequency megahertz. So that gives you our different distances for for doing this, which is 199 inches. For 20 meters, so I'm assuming that's probably fully extended. 17 meters goes down to 155 inches. That's fine, but when I'm extending all these out, keep stuff from falling here. I don't want to have to carry a tape measure with me and measure this out on the ground 155 inches first to figure out where that's at. Now, I guess I could take and mark this and maybe put 17 meters on there and like a permanent marker of some sort. But I'm afraid that might wear off over time as well. I'd rather know if I extend sections, you know, 2, 3, 4, whatever, if I extend all these out to where they need to be, and I extend out, you know, I don't know, let's say the first 3 sections here, and that becomes, let's say, example, 55 inches for 6 meters, then, you know, that's fine. But I don't really want to know that I have to go measure 55 inches on this telescoping antenna first to figure out where that is at. So these seem all fairly firm and tight, which is good. I like that. They're not real loose, but a little disappointed you don't have the different sections versus, you know, a distance and length. I can go out and measure this myself and know, hey, I need to pull out the first 3 sections to be able to get to 155 inches. But it may be pulling out the first 3 sections, and then the 4th section I need to pull out only half of it maybe to get to 155 inches. So that's a little frustrating that I need to know that instead. So I'm gonna have to make my own chart to do this. I technically already have one of these that is a Chameleon or Wolf River coil one that I really like really well, and that it's about the same distance, about the same quality here, I think. But I guess it's nice to know you got a spare, nothing else. So there's that antenna there, not too bad. We'll put that aside too, put that in the back of the bag with the directions. The desk mat, let's go look at that. Probably put this in the bag and never be able to get it back out. So definitely feels like a quality mat. Got some, it's kind of a rubberized back on it, embroidered edge, nice print, clean, big letters, big numbers to see. You can see exactly where you got to go from 50 to 54 for 6 meters. Or if you're up here in the 17 meter section, you're looking at this. This can be a lot of information in here, but good information to be able to read and see. And I like that. It's got some QRZ information in it. Let me scroll down a little farther, bring it this way. Got your phonetics, some CW information, tells you what the different bands are. Their obviously name on it. So nice overall mat. I like it that it's got the 60 meters in there for the different channels. Very nice overall. I like it. So can't complain about this one. I don't think that's worth it. Probably figure out. Kind of got one from Ham Stuff Online that I use already, and I like theirs. I'd say maybe a little better. There's a little bit more information on it. But I like the colors. That's pretty cool, blue. So that's good. So we can get it back in the bag here. Keep it clean for now. I got a smaller version I keep on my current desk here. So not bad. And then that multi-tool, get that open here. This is that Roughneck 8-in-1 tool. Pops open, your screwdriver's kind of there, which is kind of cool. Got an on and off button here on the top for flashlights to be able to see where you're working. So if you got something a little bit finer, that's kind of cool to have. This might be my little desktop one I keep here at my desk somewhere. Be kind of handy to have. Different sizes. What's this one? It's like a little, just a flat round one. Not sure what you'd use that for, but maybe it's, I certainly wouldn't put a hammer on this and pound something with it to make a tap for it, but it doesn't really have a point either. So, not sure what the flat round one here it is. I don't know if you can see that in the video. There you go, maybe. So, but kind of cool. Those lock in place and convenient little tool, handy. Something just different, but again, stickers, the hat. So let's go back to the main camera. So we're back here at the main camera again. So $50 value, maybe. Definitely the desk mat and the antenna are well worth it. Don't know what the value of those exactly are. Maybe I'll try and put that on the screen here, what I can go through online and find what those are. But the hat, the stickers, the bag, those are probably pennies for them overall. But the antenna, the little multi-tool can be handy too. I mean, that can be a neat little tool to have here at the desk and definitely use for something down the road. But it's better than what I've got. This little screwdriver here, which is nice. I like this little one I have, but this doesn't. If I put it on this side, I think it is, it doesn't stay in there very well. It doesn't lock in. I have to keep it on this side and lock it into a specific slot for it to kind of stay in there, so it's a little bit more stiffer to come out. So anyway, that one's I've always kind of used my desk as a little handy tool from like Ace Hardware, but this might be the new one that I kind of hook onto my pen slot and on the side and hang it over and see if it works. So it might be something to keep around. Anyway, there you go. There's the $50 mystery box from Gigaparts. That's what we got today. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please like the video and share with others. Let them know what you're watching. And don't forget to join over on my podcast. You can find on iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcast, any of the major platforms. You can always find my podcast right over there. It comes about every 2 weeks. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. 73.